We gotta show these guys up. We gotta let them know we better than them anyway.
Yep.
And plus, I look better. My name's Kayla Greer. I'm from Monroe, Louisiana. I graduated from Carroll High School, so Booker T. Bookatorian, that's what we're called. I lived here pretty much my whole life. I currently work at Home Depot, but I've recently gotten a new job in my field, so I'm excited about that. Well, I'm in the electrical field, and it's more so about running circuits, wiring. Like, in the electrical field, it's more than what you think. Like, once you get a good bit of knowledge for it, you go to places and look at things differently. Like, you're walking somewhere and you look at a building, you're scanning it totally different. Now, you're not just looking at it like a building, you're looking at it totally different. But what led me to do this was I was working with my brother, and he actually has his own company, and I was helping him with houses, and I was like, you know what? I need something behind my name. I want something different, want something more, and not just something that women my age would just usually go for. Just want something more hands-on. So I was searching, and I'm like, you know what? Prayed about it, said, you know what, let's go in the electrical field. Let's give it a go. The type of qualities that you need in this field, you need to be a go-getter. You gotta be confident. Anything you do, you have to have confidence. If you do any job without confidence, it's gonna be half done. But you gotta have confidence. You gotta believe in yourself. And any woman, they could do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't. There's always a way. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Trust me, there's always a way. So just go for it. Like, the sky's the limit. Don't let nobody stop you. Just go for it.
I hear you have a new job coming
Yes,
up down the pike.
I do.
So tell us a little bit about that and how the process of getting that went.
I walked in, I was filling out interviews everywhere, wasn't really getting a call back. And then last year, the school allowed us to be subcontracted out through a company, and we went to work. And I remember those guys, and I remember that company. I was like, you know what? Let me go put in the app. Put in the app. That same day, I gave it to the lady up front, and she took it to the back, and I heard him. He was like, Kayla Greer, that name sound familiar. And then he saw Home Depot. He was like, oh yeah, send her back. And he was like, I would love to have you. He said, you know what, don't even worry about it. Let me just check with my guys and make sure we got room for you. And shoot, I said, okay, no worries, take your time, you know, just being optimistic about it and don't want to get your hopes too high.
Right.
So, shoot, that next day I was at work, and it was around 8:32. I got that phone call, and it was like, hey, we want to know when you can start. I was like, yes. Well, I told him, of course, you know, give me 2 weeks to get my affairs in order because I've been at Home Depot for 9 years.
Yeah.
So, and so I'll be starting next week.
That is fantastic. Are you excited?
Very. I can't hear you over there banging.
No, what is it?
And he's devilishly handsome. Yeah, Mr. Gerald, he really is very supportive. And he told me, he's like, hey, you can do this, you can do that. Just start somewhere. That's the key that people have to learn. As long as you start, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you start. We all got to start at the bottom. But in the long run, it'll work out because, you know the old saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. I'm going to do better myself. And then if I stick with it, you know, I'm good for life. Just like another old saying. Oh, you give them a fish, you feed them for the day, but you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. So that's more so the instance. So, but I'm excited, I'm ready, and I encourage anybody to do anything you want to do, especially the electrical field. We gotta show these guys up. We gotta let them know we better than them anyway.
Yep.
And plus, I look better.